What's up, gang? Happy Friday. How's it going? How's it going? Mr. Twist, hey, how you doing? L. Josh, Ian, Blackan, Kathleen, Ian Stings, thank you for the Prime sub. Dabos, thank you for the compliment there. Priest of Gix, Tom Wild, Tash, Brian, 100 Acre Bow. How's it going? Hey, everybody. Happy you're all here. Thank you for the... Oh, I got some... There we go. Yeah, this mug is a 1 of 1. We were looking into doing something like this before, but the logistics of shipping mugs is really difficult. Macwack, thank you for the tier 1 sub. 3 months. Oh, 4 months you've subbed on a 3-month streak. There are no context mugs. It's my context mug. This one. Oh, thank you, Matt, for buying a journal. We may do mugs one day. Especially global shipping on mugs is really difficult for breakage. What's the problem? Ooh, nice. Kiwis and a Keychron. You're going to enjoy that, Mac. Blackhand with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I feel like if we wanted to do something with mugs, I would want there to be some kind of fun gimmick to it. Yeah, that key cult, the 265, the purple one. Let me show you if you haven't seen it. So I didn't win the key cult raffle, but I'll be going in for this next one. I'm going to go in for all of them, really. But look at that. Purple. This is a screenshot from this stream. The red was this red was the one they just did. But the purple, oh my god, I love it. I'll be going in on these raffles forever. I figure at some point I might win one. Very cool. I have noticed thousands and thousands of people that, and I mean, but they have a selection. There's not just one available. Chris J. Niles with the Prime sub. Thank you very much. I get so much terrible email. I don't know what kind of email list I found myself on. It means I get the amount of junk that I get. Macwack with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I'm just trying out Hey. I use it for the Cortex brand email address at the moment. I don't want to give it a proper shake. But I don't. We'll see how it goes. I complain about lots of things. I complain because I care. Felix says, in the recent upgrade, you talked about the new iPad stand by 12 South. It's almost identical to a K&M stand. Oh, okay. K&M make boom arms. I use K&M. I'm using a K&M stand here on the camera, and this is a K&M stand as well. I am getting more frustrated about Hey, yeah. But I paid for a year now, and also I've moved all my email into it. And also, it's one of those things where people seem to like it. I want to see if I can try and understand it. Steve ML, thank you for extending your tier 1 sub. I wonder if they worked with K&M. Let me take a look at this. It's similar. There are some differences in the design. They potentially worked with them, but I'm looking at mine now, and there's similarities for sure, but there are some differences in the product. Thanks, Jeff5Dev. Trying to convince Tom and Dan to make a keyboard. Have I watched any of the preseason F1 testing? Oh, Steve I haven't watched, but I've been reading some of the headlines. I've been busy all day today. That is true. See, talking about my hobby, I feel like is different to making a show about the hobby. Yep, so to answer Chris's questions, these are all fractures of important moments in my life, or memorable moments. I actually have a whole stack more that I never put on the wall because I want to put them up in the studio. I was at the studio yesterday for the first time since, well, for the first time this entire year. So today, we're going to be taking a look at this. So we're going to unbox it, we're going to take a look at it, we're probably going to take it apart a little bit, change out some stuff. I always open things to make sure that I've got the thing, but I don't do anything with it. So we're also using a new camera today. So all week I've been using the Rama U80. Hey Kate. Been using the Rama U80 all week, and these have the Ethereal Panda switches in them, which look really nice. These ones. If I nice pink and blue switch there. Yeah, I also think with the new camera, we're running the stream at 60 frames per second. I haven't decided yet if I want to keep it at 60. I think there actually could be some benefits to it with this type of content. It's a cool case. They made it. I have another NK65 case, and they're just grey. And they made a special, colourful, more theme appropriate case, I think, for this one. Thanks for all the follows today, everybody. For me, really, I just think like the cases are just good for how the keyboards get shipped to you. What I do need, though, I need another case or two for a board of this size. So we've got a nice blue zipper pull here. The Novel Keys logo on it. With a pink zip, which is very nice. Ta-da! So we have some extra keys, which are just the white, so you can swap them out with the color. It comes with this cable, this cold cable, which I guess if you don't have a cable is fine. But I much prefer this type of cable, right? It's a big difference. But I like that if they were going to include a cable, make it theme appropriate. I now do have a fun pink USB-C cable if I need one. It's a big warning. I will not watch the video. And so this is the keyboard itself. I have a purple NK65 currently, which I enjoy very much. So you can kind of see the printing on the keys is really good. I'm not entirely sure what this font is that they've gone with, but I don't know how reminiscent that is of the original font for Milkshake, because I don't have normal alpha keys. But it's definitely it. I really like this part, too. And look at the feet. Look at the color of the feet. Super good. And the switches are multicolored, but random. To match, which is such a nice touch. These are linear silk switches. They have the Novel Keys logo on them, I think. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's super hard to see. I think they have a little factory loop to them. Let's find out. Ooh, they're really in there. Ooh. I'm not gonna be able to use this one. Hold on. Ooh, they're tight in there. Oh, Neo Cathy with the sea lion honk. Oh. They don't seem lubricated to me. Maybe a little, like a tiny amount. Yeah, I think there's a very small amount. Way less than I would put on. So this is an aluminium plate. Oh my word. That is tight. Why is it so tight? There we go. I didn't put the switch on properly. That is a beautiful way of putting it. The silks basically had the word lube twisted in their general direction. I missed the... Sorry, I missed the desk mat change. Let's do that now. Nice and inconvenient as always. Yo, Austin Evans. I can only do this stream in this quality because of Austin helping me with all my PC build parts. Early morning for Austin. It was not so much nerves for the build, just I wanted to have it done so badly I would just do whatever I felt like I needed to do to get the PC built. I need to start looking into washing some of these desk mats. So this is the set as it is. You can see, so this is a comparison. This is my existing NK65 with Milkshake on it. Now this is cherry profile as well. So you can kind of see it if I stack them up. The keycap styles are different. And there is some slight differences as well. They actually tried, I read they tried their best to color match as accurately as they could. And I think they did a pretty decent job. This is my favorite detail of this board though. I think that looks really great. So why don't we do a quick sound test to see how this thing sounds unmodified. We'll do a quick sound test. Ian, yeah, you start off the prediction, but I'll do a word per minute thing too. Why not? just can't get behind linear switches. It just feels like something's missing for me all the time. So if you have channel points, which you probably will, you can bet your channel points for my word per minute count. My word per minute count is typically quite slow. The alphas sound good, but they feel bad to me. I really miss the tactile feel. But it's all preference. So obviously we are going to be switching out the switches of this today. I also want to put my actual Milkshake caps onto this one too. Yeah, I'll happily test any linear board. What I need to do at some point is actually get some very well respected linear switches and go for it. Alright, so let's change the theme. If I can remember how to do that. Oops. Nope. Nope. There it is. Got to plug in the keyboard first as well. Tends to be helpful. Oh, there goes the RGB. Beautiful. Okay. Whoops. I don't know exactly what I did there. Whoa, what's happening? Something weird is happening here. Okay, let me try that again. Did I mess something up? Oh yeah, I did. I know what I did. Sorry, everybody. All right, I'm good to go now. Good to go now. Here we go. Ah. Terrible. Oh, terrible today. That was so bad. Look at this area here. Look at this. Oh. Alright, let me change the color. I know that's upsetting everyone. Which is fine. I want to do one more. We don't have to do predictions for it, though. I just want to do one more. Okay, 65. I can live with that. Alright, I feel better now. Thanks, Ballad. Let's see, this thing's in VIA. Interesting choices in the layout. This is the best one. Jelly bean raindrops. It's the best VIA lighting. See if you can get a proper view of it here. Look at it go. Origin Technologies. I haven't joined the Fuji 65, but I'm interested in the Fuji 65. I don't know if you all seen this. Let me bring up a page for it. This is the Fuji 65. And I like the look of it. Like, this looks nice to me. I gotta make some decisions because I know I'm gonna be going on a group buy this month, and I don't know which one I'm gonna go for. Well, let me just say again. So there's one keyboard that I'm definitely getting, which is the NK67, and then I might go in for something else. Still trying to decide on my color here, though, for the NK87. I am leaning towards beige, personally. I think that'll look super cool. But it all depends on whether I go with, whether I also get a Rama thermal. I'm also thinking about that, I'm not sure. Oh, they got a yellow board coming. I like the purple too. Because I have an E-yellow boop keyboard coming. My car is purple. It's a different kind of purple though, you know. So I have one of these on the way. At some point. So, decisions. I haven't got a thermal yet, but I'm thinking about it. The thermal plus. Alright, so. Hey, Rayleigh. Or Railed. Need to think about what switches I want to put into this. The ethereal pandas from here probably feel like a good mixture if I'm going for like color matching from a fun perspective. So it's either going to be the ethereal pandas, which I'll pull out of my Rama, or I have, what else do I have? I have some Kiwis. Ian, do you want to do a poll? We can go Ethereal Panda or Kiwi switches. I don't know if there's like a big particular feeling on either, but oh, look at that. So this is my bag of Kiwi switches. The ethereal pandas are the ones I showed earlier, the like pink and blue ones. Would I ever do different switches in one keyboard? I'd never thought of that, like maybe like to actually use. I think right now my favorite tactile remains the Kiwis. I think they're the ones that I've used the longest and like the most. Yeah, so that both of these switches will affect the RGB. So the Kiwis make everything change color, so you get more green. And the pandas reduce it, but they do still show through. So if I turn this on, you'll see I have the pandas in here now. And even though they're not clear, you still get some RGB. Let me turn off the light here so you can see it. And I have it turned down a bit, the brightness anyway. So if I turn, this is brightness to the max. Oops, that's on the wrong thing. Alright, so this is max brightness with the pandas, so still shows through fine. And on the Kiwis, you'll see more RGB, but it will be colored differently because of the clear, like the see-through, but green. You kind of got to pick your poison, you know? Alright, so we're using Kiwis. Great, that means I don't have to take all the switches out of this keyboard, which I'm actually quite happy about. Alright. Be nice and chill today. Well behaved, neat and tidy. These switches just don't do it for me, I'm afraid. Linear switches are just not my bag. But we can, you know, we can appreciate them. I've seen a lot of people in some discords that I'm in who've got this keyboard. They take all their switches, these switches out and put them in a jar. Oh my god, they have, I didn't know that the stabilizers were also colored. Beautiful. I haven't tried clicky switches yet. I don't really think I need or want clicky switches. The sound does, I don't know if it would do it for me personally. Sorry, I just had motion on my camera in the studio. Just double checking. So it's just shadows moving. Tony Skyday, tier 1 sub, 3 months. Thank you. I don't have a PO box right now, but I'm hoping to set one up soon, so I will update you on that. a box Jades clicky. I know they're the kale ones. I have some like a very small amount of. Yeah, I don't want my PO box to just become everybody's like dumping ground, you know. I think I have these are box switches. These came with my Rama M6, so I have like 6 of these. I don't know which color these technically are though. These are box Royals. Yeah, tactile, which is what I like. These feel nice, but I've only got a few of them. The issue, I tried to get a PO box once. I signed up for it for a year, and then I had someone send me something. It was a parcel, and then they wrote me a letter and were like, "We don't accept parcels," so we sent it back. And so it kind of didn't. I have not looked into it since, because what's the point in having a PO box if I can't have parcels sent to it? Random Hexagon, thank you for the Prime sub. As you can see, I am a fan of the Milkshake keycaps. I always have them on my M6 here. Interesting the color choices that they went with. Like, why did the green match, but then they went with red at the top next to the yellow? Who can know? Yeah, I wanted to take all the keycaps off before I remove any switches, just so we can get a real look at the color spread, because it's random, the color spread, which makes sense. Imagine trying to organize this. Maybe, you know, I'll hold it up if someone wants to take a screen cap and work out the color ratios. If that's the thing you want to know, Jajora, you're welcome to it. It looks like all of the stabilizer switches are blue, because the stabilizers seem to all be blue. Take that, Ian. Kate's got work to do. I was editing all day today, and once we're done today, I'm going to do a little bit more before I'm done for the day. Yeah, I'm editing Cortex. Pretty much these days, if I ever say I'm editing, it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, because all of my other shows, They just get edited immediately after recording, and I record them live. If you are looking for a theme system journal, wonderful product to help you stay on course with your productivity and the theme that you have set for the year, which is in lieu of goals, in lieu of resolutions, go to cortexmerch.com. So they are back in stock, maybe for a limited time. So this is the color spread of the switches. Looks like yellow won out pretty majorly there. Thank you to all of you that have purchased a theme system journal already. So here's a question I don't remember. Maybe someone else will know. Before I take this apart, do I want to take the switches out before I take the plate out? Because I want to get to the stabilizers. I feel like, yeah. Cool. I feel like this is going to be a bit of work, this one. Oh my word, yeah, these are in tight. Hey, Ogden. Oh my god, Jajora. 13 pink, 10 green, 8 purple, 18 blue, 19 yellow. There you go. I haven't read Ready Player One, neither have I watched the movie. But there's just something about calling this book sequel Ready Player 2 that I just don't like. I can't explain it. I just don't like it. Maybe it's the the obviousness of it that I don't like. Oh, Matt with the keyboard change. Okay, so I guess we're gonna change this one. You may have actually made my job a little easier here, because I can get this big hunk out of the way and replace it with this one. Where am I going to put this? I guess I could just go here for now. I can go on top. Stacking keyboards on top of each other now. 22 Jump Street worked because it was, I mean, I don't know about Ready Player One, but 21 Jump Street was just a stupid comedy, right? Like, it's, so calling the next movie 22 Jump Street, and they really went into it. My favorite switches right now, crusty, are Kiwi switches from the Key Company. And I also really like these Ethereal Panda switches that I've been using recently. These are the Novelty Silk switches that come with this keyboard, but I believe they are selling separately too. Silk shakes. Yeah, I need one of those wild Gateron pullers. Those things freak me out. It looks like it's like some robot that just sucks the switch out. I like the Ramo one mostly, but for some reason it really struggles with tighter switches, I think. This just has a better compression. This is just this design I've seen in a few. This came with my Digma keyboard, but lots of keycap and switch pullers have this just simple design. I am a tactile person. It's my favorite type of switch. This is like the most aluminium-y looking aluminium plate that I've used. So far, very silver. Oopsies. The build command is out of date. My Digma Raise is at the studio, yeah. I haven't used it. We are unboxing and modifying an NK65 Milkshake. There we go, updated. Good work, Ian. Champion. I wonder if other switches feel tight in this plate or if it's just these ones. Ian is very graciously volunteering his time, which I am incredibly thankful for. And helping with the moderating. He's a good soul. Oh, that's a good one, Master with a stretch. Probably should stretch before now. Hunching. My favorite layout is TKO layouts. I haven't tried any other split ergos yet. Well, I tried the ergo docs decks. I never remember which one it is and didn't really like it. Well, not as much as I like the Digma Rays. That's what I recommend to people if they're looking for some product like that. I haven't tried any of the fun custom ones yet. GL for the Sea Lion honk. There you go. I don't even know what the plank is. Plank's probably at the studio too. I don't see it here, so. I had a thought about trying to set up that plank as like a huge macro pad. I saw a video about that. Someone doing that. So take keyboards. So I might do that, that'd be fun. I think maybe if Cam Playground ever becomes a thing. Yep, as Shishiro is saying, Cam Playground with a plank is going to be mega. I got the wrong camera on, there we go. Oh my word, this one's just stuck. There we go. What do you mean, how long did it take to get the Kiwis? Like, to have them delivered? Probably a couple of weeks from the US to the UK, but it's pretty normal. Just order these things, sit and wait. Only waiting a couple of weeks for a keyboard part is great. I placed an order for some switches from a place in Europe recently, like a month ago, and they haven't even shipped yet because of the tax changes. That was the boba switches. All right, so let's take no, it's from Split KB. Yep, the VAT number thing. Just had to deal with that. Well, just had to make a decision on that myself. We were trying to get it for the journals, but we couldn't get it, so we're shipping things out and hoping that they arrive. Let me just move this. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to move the cam. It's all set up as it is. I'm having that problem again where I've forgotten how to get this. Did I need to unscrew this thing to get the stabilizers out? No, I don't think I did either. Let me screw it back in. I think I just need a screwdriver to pop those out. I'm so used to screw-in stabs. I don't have a ton of experience with the plate-mounted ones. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn, right? I don't feel the need to do a full teardown of this board. Like I did one of an NK65 before, and it's not particularly exciting in here, to be honest. Maybe we can. Let me work on getting the stabilizers out first. If you don't really want to see inside it. Oh my god, they're making graphs of the color distribution. It's amazing. You're an incredible bunch of nerds. Maybe there's a better way to do it than the way I did it, because I seem to have busted up a few of those clip-ins, but it's fine. Alright. So I can see that there's already some lubricant in here, but they sounded bad. I'm gonna have to dismantle them and remove the lube that's already on there, I think, and start again. Give me 2 minutes, be right back. Just trying to get most of that old lube out so that we can put some new stuff in. Okay. Need the I'm sorry, I'm quiet. This is a lot of... I like to concentrate here so it doesn't take me hours. Seems like you're all entertaining yourself anyway. Man, I do look forward to meetups again. Probably next year. Oops. We've only ever done London meetups a couple of times. We did them maybe 2 or 3 times. We used to do them when Federico would come over to London before we'd go to WWDC together. It was a cool bar. Get a couple of 100 people in there. Alright. That's a shame, Kate, that you didn't make that. But we'll do them again. I think it's going to be important that everybody paces themselves a little bit. We don't overdo it when things do start opening up again. Not in a sense of like in case there's virus issues, but just we're all going to end up overfilling our diaries past the point of comfortableness. Hey, Ronnie. Oh, Mac, that's tough, but at least you won't have to spend a lot of money on your wedding. If you're fine with that. Fill in your diary. I don't know, calendar. That's kind of what I mean. Over scheduling. The word diary is used pretty interchangeably with calendar here, even though diary also means like dear diary. I think this sounds pretty good. Yep, much better. It was worth the time. These don't seem to fit in as tightly as these silk switches do, so. Millennial Falcon, just dive in. You don't have to go wild. So Beck, I don't really think you particularly need a tight fit. You know, the switches fit in fine, but I just noted that the ones that we were taking out of here were just much harder to pull out than would usually be. Which was just something of note. into this song. This is a newer addition to the playlist, isn't it? Oh yeah, now there's I think Jazz and Ian work together on collating Apple Music and Spotify versions of the playlists that I use here. So if anybody wants this music for themselves, you can get it. I license it for use here from a company called Epidemic Sounds, but the artists themselves put the music up on Spotify and Apple Music, so you can listen to them and they'll get their royalties. Great, and it's good playlist. I don't want to think about I don't think that it's time for a Hurley keyboard number yet. I'm gonna wait maybe for some of the ones that I've got on the way in, and then we can set it. A couple more come in, and then we can set the Hurley number. So the average amount of keyboards per person based on my collection. I think Federico's TG number could be Amiibo. Or tattoos. Boy's got 1 million tattoos. Right now I am keeping all the keyboards that I make. I haven't started making boards for other people yet. Maybe in the future I would like to do that. But as of right now I'm still kind of building my own skill. Okay, let's just check that all these switches are in correctly. As you can see, the green now. actually like having the sound on. Oops. Okay, miss one here. Ooh, big bent pin. Tweezer time. See if I can show you this. So this pin bent pretty badly. Right. So now I'm going to try and straighten it out. I noted this one as I was putting it in the first place that it had a slight kink to it. Must have been previously bent. These were the same tweezers I used for my CPU, for the people that have heard that story. So that might be enough. Let's see. Yep. Jay Withy with the Prime sub, 2 months. Thank you very much. This one isn't so bad. These Kiwis, this set of Kiwi switches has been mounted on a bunch of boards, so it's not surprising to me. G-Elf. Oh. Oh. That was terrible. Ugh. Failed that one. I need to come up with something else to replace the Sea Lion honk at some point. This the way that I want it. That's so cool, man. There was a post on Reddit a while ago, somebody using a rotary encoder on their keyboard to output their password in the right combination, like a safe. That's fun. That's silly and fun. Oops, sorry. The wrong camera on there. Probably prefer to see this rather than my mug. So, on your forums, I was listening to the test drivers. I wanted to know if you enjoyed building the PC. I did enjoy building it. It was stressful, but I'm using it now. So I've been using it for a couple of weeks actually, and I've been very happy with it. It was worth the time and the effort for sure. All right, there we go. Even with the processor issues that I have, still worth it. So these are the extra keys that it comes with. So it's basically just white versions of all of the color mods. So page up, page down, stuff like that. I don't know what kind of Grinch is using those. But to each their own. Oh, I forgot to put the screwdrivers away. So you see, now everything has a slight green hue to it. get a new sound test going. Much nicer. There's maybe a little rattle here, but it's better. Let's do another typing test. Let's get your predictions in. I need to get a syringe. I haven't got one yet. Prediction time for under or over 65 words per minute. Bet your channel points. Set my record as 70 words per minute. This is my fastest speed yet. $69 would be nice. People placing big bets. Ooh, there's big money bets going down. The over 65 crew is very confident in me. Seems like... Oh yeah, no, I can't predict. It gave me the option to predict. So we're at 77% right now. Thinking that I'm going to increase my score now. Big high rollers. Got Petrus the Blue with the biggest vote. 5,200 channel points bet down. Okay, submissions have closed. 73% thinking I'm going to top over 65 words per minute. First, I have to plug in the keyboard. Okay. Need to choose a color, I think. Could be fun. Whoa. Oh boy. Sorry for the flashing. Let's go with Future Funk. One day. All right. Getting a bit of a stretch in. Oh, Ian, I lost so many points in Teja's stream the other day. I made some really bad bets. Oh! Just really came off at the end there. I'm trying to get more confident with touch typing. I'm not trained, so it's really kind of just going on muscle memory. Like I don't have the knowledge of it. 11,500 channel points. Being distributed out to the winners. I think I'm going to do one more. Can we do another prediction now? Or is it on a cooldown? Prediction started. See if you can put your money where your mouth is, huh? Oh, Petrus, you're taking your money and running, huh? It's probably for the best. It's so funny. So the old computer, if I would have done this, would be in PowerPoint land. It would have hit over 80-90% CPU usage on the laptop. We're currently at 6% CPU usage. So, now you see we're at 90% now, predicting over 65. There might be a hyper bullishness. Okay, we dropped down to 85% now. 5 seconds left. Thanks for hanging out, Petrus. All right. So we have 85%, suggesting over 65 words per minute. That is 9,300 channel points on the line. Let's see if this was a good idea or not for you all. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make it that time. I made way more errors. Way more. But just kept it in. Just got a fun email. Something I was hoping for and excited about. Sorry, I meant to read that there. So this is the project of the day. So I guess the one last thing that we could do is to put cat Milkshake onto this board and see how that also looks and feels. We'll do a little swapsies. Emails I get very rare fun emails, but sometimes, you know, like you've asked someone if they want to do something, or you've got like maybe you're working on a deal or something like that, or just a fun opportunity. It's one of those kinds of emails. Man, these keys, I've put these Milkshake on so many boards now. I can just pull these off with my fingers. They do not take a lot to get them out, to unmount them now. I just love this keycap set so much. Oh, Matt. Change desk mat time. Terrible. Okay. That sucks. That just sucks. That one really sucks. What am I gonna do with these switches? God. You don't even want to know what's happening over there anymore. Yeah, I need to get a new Ziploc for those. I don't have any empty ones here in the office. There we go. You can kind of see the difference. So like I chose these and I didn't want the colors to match. Oops. We'll stop taking bets, Ian, if you need to step away for a minute. No more bets. Yeah, so these caps that I'm taking off and putting onto here, these are cherry profile. And these caps that are coming from here onto here are cat profile. They're both versions of the Milkshake keycaps by Beep. And these cherry ones came from the NK65 edition. And the cat ones are from the group buy. The cherry caps came from Novel Keys. I don't know who manufactured them. I don't believe they're Infinity caps. I'm really having to keep my focus here to make sure that I'm taking the right keycaps out. Now we're halfway through and I accidentally go backwards. I liked the Zelios. They don't. They maybe rank like third in my switches that I've been using. Kiwis, Ethereal Pandas, and Zelios. There isn't enough tactility. There's enough of a bump for me, really. They're very subtle. I like them, but they're subtle. Oh. Oh, Chris J. Niles, tier 1 sub, 7 months in advance. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And with that, my cat Milkshake has got the home that I wanted it to have. What a pretty pair these become now. Looks fun. Ta-da! Very happy. So gang, we have achieved everything we wanted to achieve today. We did it here together. I think that is going to call it a rest for today. Until next week. Thank you all for being the best and hanging out. Hope that you all have a wonderful weekend ahead, full of fun times. And I will catch you next week. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we'll be back next week for some more fun projects. Bye, crew.